Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and four dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is unlikely to go far in his career, and frankly, he probably isn't talking big in the first place. He prefers steady routines and won't rock the boat or fight for promotions or new opportunities. Even if he dreams aloud once in a while, he doesn't have the push or drive to turn it into reality.
Can he bounce back from failure?
If something goes wrong at work, he usually stays calm and doesn't lose control. He'll probably feel sad or disappointed, but he won't yell, blame others, or shut himself off. Bounce back might be slow since he isn't a strong fighter or risk taker, but he won't completely give up.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually like him because he is polite, cheerful, and caring. He avoids arguments and tries to get along with everyone, so he's not someone who gets into fights or makes enemies. Colleagues will see him as friendly and easy to work with.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will be genuinely proud of you and will celebrate your success with a big, happy heart. He's not someone who feels threatened or jealous when you shine. Instead, he'll be cheering you on from the sidelines, maybe even sharing your achievements with friends or family. Expect hugs, smiles, and maybe a special treat when you bring home good news.
What if you start earning more than him?
No, he won't secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. He's comfortable with who he is and cares deeply about your happiness, so he'll see your success as a blessing for both of you. Instead of holding grudges or feeling upset, he'll be supportive and respectful, happy that you're doing well.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He handles money with care and prefers to keep things organized and planned. You won't find him spending wildly or buying expensive things without thinking it through. You can trust him to be responsible, making thoughtful choices rather than risky ones with money.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can truly afford and doesn't pretend to be richer than he is. He feels comfortable being himself and doesn't use fancy things or show off to impress others. You won't catch him acting flashy or borrowing just to keep up with someone else.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind both with his money and his heart. He enjoys making others happy, whether that means sharing a good meal, giving thoughtful gifts, or simply being there when someone needs help. Being with him, you'll always feel cared for and appreciated.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money, preferring clear and friendly conversations instead of secrets or silent worries. If there's something to discuss, like budgeting, spending, or saving, he'll sit down with you and talk it out calmly. You won't see him hiding bills or keeping accounts in the dark.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. He values fairness and will want to help out, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or taking care of daily chores. If you ever feel tired or need support, he's the kind to step in and make things easier for you.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will truly help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and tell you what to do. You won't see him acting like a supervisor or giving orders from the sofa. Instead, he'll roll up his sleeves and join you. You can count on him to be an active and caring partner at home.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side and doesn't argue just to prove he's right. When you share your feelings or thoughts, he listens patiently and cares about how you see things. If there's a disagreement, his aim is to find a solution together, not to win a fight.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and does not say hurtful things or act in an aggressive way. He tries to handle his feelings calmly and make sure not to cross the line with words or actions. With him, respect is not just a rule but a habit, even during disagreements.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, this is not the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. He has a calm and steady nature, so small problems or mistakes won't suddenly set him off. Instead, he takes things in stride and prefers to keep peace rather than react harshly.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility when he's at fault. If something goes wrong or if he's made a mistake, he doesn't try to blame you or hide from it. You'll hear genuine words, not excuses or finger pointing.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and truly understands that no means no. He is gentle and thoughtful, so he pays attention to your feelings and comfort. You won't have to repeat yourself or worry about your wishes being ignored.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the kind of man who takes it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has their own feelings and ups and downs, and he doesn't see your no as a rejection of him. He will respond with kindness, maybe asking if you're okay or need anything, but he won't sulk or make you feel guilty.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care and respect. He values your trust deeply and would never use something personal to hurt or embarrass you later. You won't have to worry about him bringing up sensitive things to make you feel small or ashamed.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and doesn't get easily distracted by other women. His caring and gentle nature means he values loyalty and puts his heart into the relationship. If you're looking for someone who takes commitment seriously, he's someone you can rely on.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he is not over possessive and doesn't act jealous, controlling, or suspicious. He trusts you and wants you to feel free and happy in the relationship. If you go out or make new friends, he supports you without feeling threatened.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, with him, being protective is not a cover for being controlling. When he cares, it comes from a kind and gentle place. He wants you to feel safe, not restricted or watched over. He supports your freedom and choices, trusting you to make decisions for yourself.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a true team effort and not expect you to do most of the work. He wants to share in the ups and downs, whether it's feeding, helping with homework, or comforting the kids during tough times. Together, you'll make decisions and handle challenges hand in hand.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and gentle. He understands that children make mistakes and he's not the type to shout, scold harshly, or lose control of his temper. His steady attitude helps the kids feel safe even during tough times.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and as your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams, interests, and needs outside of parenting, and he encourages you to take time for yourself. With his support, you'll feel seen, appreciated, and free to grow in every part of your life.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would support your career at first and then expect you to quit once you have a child. His warmth and caring aren't just for show. He truly respects your goals and wants you to be happy in all parts of your life, not just at home. With him, you can plan for a future where both your career and your family matter, and you won't have to worry about sudden, unfair demands.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His kindness and respect show up in genuine ways, like meaningful chats, thoughtful gestures, and a true interest in their well being. His polite nature isn't just for manners, it comes from a caring heart. He will try to adjust to your family and will not expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and not make things worse. He won't react with anger, harsh words, or drama. Instead, he'll stay gentle and try to smooth things over. With him, family problems are handled with patience and care, not conflict.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who will act modern with you in private, but then expect you to be a traditional, supportive wife just to please his relatives. He cares about your comfort and respects your choices, both inside and outside the home. Instead, he stands by you and encourages you to be yourself no matter who's around.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or take their side. Your feelings and comfort matter to him, so he won't leave you alone to face awkward moments or unfair situations. Even if he doesn't like conflict, he knows when it's important to give you his backing.
Say you have a conflict with his mother. What will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy, and you can trust that he will choose your side when it truly matters. While he respects and loves his mother, he understands that his loyalty also belongs to you, especially after marriage. If there's a conflict, he won't just blindly follow his mother's wishes or ignore your feelings.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
No, he will not share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands that some things are meant to stay between the two of you and respects your privacy. This means you can trust him to protect your dignity and keep your relationship strong.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being in a relationship with this man day in and day out feels steady, warm, and supportive. You'll find a calm partner who listens, shares responsibilities, and truly cares about your happiness.